Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ebony and Apollonia. Guys, if you're a returning visitor, welcome back. In these readings, we are doing a deep dive into artists. This week we are divining through the masterful works of M.C. Escher. Sagittarius, you're up first. I will also be pulling the tarot to clarify and just kind of jump back and forth in between the artistry, and hopefully we use it today to divine and get any intuitive hits that we need to know at this time, what you're going through at this time. Okay? If you guys like this style of reading, be sure to drop me a like. If anything resonates with you, drop me a comment as well. Of course, I want to hear from you. And thank you. Sagittarius, thank you, by the way, for your last reading and first reading on this channel. Pretty well. I liked your message too. You got a Codebreaker. Codebreaker. Let's see if any of that energy picks back up where it left off. If you haven't seen the School of Athens fresco for the Zodiac, I highly recommend checking that out. Alright, Sage, today we have the work of M.C. Escher. This is actually a self-portrait of a younger version of M.C. Escher here, and this is his wife, I do believe. I do not know her name. And I don't know what the name of this image is called, actually, but I do know that this is a self-portrait of Escher and I believe his wife or significant person other in his life. And it seems to have gone back in time to a time when we have the spiral here, kind of like a Kundalini spiral between them. These two were definitely heavily in union. I'm getting union for you, Sagittarius, and maybe even looking for your divine partner. Whoever this person is, or was, I also feel the need to say, was. I feel like you're very, 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 this will be an equal union. You two will see eye to eye, nose to nose, head to head, ear to ear. It's almost like you match each other. You mirror each other in so many different ways. It feels like you were made, to me, it feels like you were made for each other, made just for each other. And if you haven't met this person yet, Sagittarius, it will feel like that. Like you're not gonna question your relationship with them. I feel like whatever you guys don't agree on together, it's like you're equal in everything you don't see eye to eye on, and where you do, it's like you're matched perfectly. You're literally matched perfectly. I don't feel you questioning, like, well, what's the catch? Although I'm sure you have in the past. But with this person, whoever they are, whomever they were, it feels to me like they were made just for you. That's how it feels. And that might be your download. Sage. Not a bad way to kick it off. You know? Made just for you. I'm getting actually also something about making. Something maybe this person or you, maybe you make each other stuff, like gifts. I'm getting something about that. There's something about, I'm seeing like sewing, I'm seeing like arts and crafts, like stuff that this person or you or both of you do that is intricate in that way. You enjoy making each other gifts. Like you're not the kind of people, what I'm seeing in my mind, who, sure, you can enjoy a physical gift or a gift that's bought from the store, that sort of thing, but I feel like the people I'm resonating with today appreciate a gift that comes, something you made, something that was made by you. Could even be like art, you know, like what a gift. Also, maybe this person's done your portrait. Maybe they want to do your portrait. Maybe they're an artist themselves. Maybe there's a portrait of the two of you together in some way. Something about the love that the two of you will share or have shared or did share. It's like I see gifts shared between the two of you that were made by the two of you. If that makes sense. Whatever you did, it feels like, or whatever you're going to do it together. It's a really beautiful message, actually, coming through. So, and also very tactile. Tactile? Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I always get, when I think tactile, I think Capricorn for some reason. This person could be very touchy-feely a little bit, or they enjoy intimacy that is, they like to touch, they like to hold your hand, they like physical intimacy as well as emotional and psychological intimacy as well, you know. They enjoy all of it. They really do. They want to know every part of you in that way. It's nice. There's something about the touch, though. They really enjoy touch. I'm also getting something about ear sensitivity. And I was noticing in the drawing, as you can kind of see here, there's something like both of the ears are cut. Maybe you enjoy Van Gogh. I actually want to say, I think for Escher, Van Gogh was an inspiration. Van Gogh might have been an inspiration for Escher. I do believe he was. Not to mix artists, we'll have to do another segment on Van Gogh's work, but I did get something about, you know, Van Gogh did chop off his own ear. Heads up. I'm getting heads up for you, Sagittarius. Alright, we're looking at your chakras. Beginning with the Queen of Cups at the root chakra. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this could be you. This person's very receptive, open. You've got your toe in the water. I feel like you've got your toe in the water where this person, there's something about, I'm getting bathing for you as well. Maybe this person likes to take baths. Or they like bathing with you, or they will. There's that. I don't know why this suddenly yours turned into a love reading, but I am getting that with this image. It's inspiring. It's inspiring a bit of romance. It's inspiring love. Be very patient with this person, or they will be very patient with you at the root chakra. At the root. In the sacral, we have 7 of Wands. This feels more like elevation than resistance. I like to see that. It feels like you stand your ground with this person. You stand up for your emotions. This person, or you express how you feel. You express it. You have experience expressing yourself. And I think with the 7 here, you're going to feel good about it. There's something about feeling good about expressing yourself, expressing an authentic version of you with this person. Or forget if it's not a person, guys. It's like there's something about you coming forward at this time in your life. It looks good on you is what I just felt the need to say. It looks good on you. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Let me know. It looks good on you. This mode of expression. Interesting. Solar plexus, the Emperor in reverse. Interesting. At the solar. Aries in the house now. You make this person lose all sense of control. I feel like they put on the pants and you wear them, so to speak. You know? Something like that. What's interesting is I don't think they mind. Now, Emperor in the reverse at the solar plexus. I'm not going to sit here and paint that necessarily as the prettiest of energies, because it does heavily suggest you don't feel like you have control over power situation, or you don't feel like you have authority over what you do, movements that you make in life, man or woman. There's a sense of your pride or this is maybe even a warning, something that you have to look out for, is a sense that every once in a while you have to be careful with the person you're dealing with emotionally, because they knock out your powerhouse, so to speak. They can go into their emotions rather than keeping a stable head, but at the same time, they lose control. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing. There's a sense of them, how you lose control with this person, that I think you like to a degree. To a degree. There's a little resistance here, but I'm curious as to what you're resistant of in the first place. At the heart chakra, 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles reverse. At the heart, technically I'm going to read this as heart and throat. If this is a current connection that you're in, it can say that you might be separating. And you're expressing this. There's some separation here that you weren't looking forward to. Maybe someone has to travel. Could be that. I don't know why I'm getting travel. I'm feeling favoritism. I don't know, let's paint the rest of this energy. Yeah, kind of just spoke a truth there. King of Swords, at the brow chakra. Calculated, all of a sudden. It got very cold all of a sudden, and that's maybe how the energy felt, or feels. It's like it started off in this really beautiful, warm place, and then it kind of got colder as it went. Knight of Pentacles. I saw it in reverse, but I think for the sake of your reading, I'm going to flip everything upright. And I can do that, because I can. I'm honoring how I saw it, but because this is all baseline energy and I'm not clarifying today, it makes no sense for me to read it as anything but what it is. So you will have a new offer and a new opportunity. Could be dealing with the King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius with the King of Swords. That could also be a lawyer. You could be talking about division of assets. This could also be you looking at belongings of this person. Maybe this person's not in your life anymore, or you've held on to a memory of them. Could even be like artwork. Maybe someone's also auctioning off or selling your art. I just got. It's interesting. Could be some famous work or something that you've done. Maybe some work of yours is getting ready to be auctioned off. It's really interesting energy. Curious. Underlining. Yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This opportunity. New. Three of Cups. Reconciliation. What's the advice? Good news. Page of Wands. Listen out for good news. Good news, good news, good news. Pay attention to bluebirds, cardinals, family members are around. You could also have a family member in spirit trying to reach out to you, literally. I'm seeing something about like a trust fall, trust where it's not bad. This next relationship, if you're worried about it turning into something else, something bad, if it's your person, you're going to know, because I feel like you can do a trust fall. There's something about that. Some sort of trust fall. Alright, Sage, I'm not going to make your readings too long today, but there's interest here. This is a shorter message because okay. You're a little out of order, just a little bit. There's something about stick through with your plans. Stick through with your plans. In you doing so, you're not only proving to yourself what you're capable of, you're applying this method to the long term, the foreseeable future. What you stick to now will benefit you in the future. So this is about discipline. Great and full Ace of Cups. The love that you want, Sage. Stick to it. Stick to the plan. Discipline is it's so much more than just a healthy habit. What you prove to yourself and what you say, I'm going to do this because this is who I am, and you stick to that. How you show up for yourself is how you're going to show up in your relationship. Yeah. And maybe something to keep in mind with this person. How they show up for themselves is how they're going to show up for you. Okay? Advice, please, for Sage. Sagittarius. Clear chakra, please. Thank you. A burst of magic with the lotus flower. Number 48. Let's read it. Let us read it. Let us read it. Another rose. The rose's kiss. Ooh, and there's a ladybug. The ladybug. Lady luck. Alright. You might be having a problem in your upper back, or this person could have back issues. Just got a pain in my upper back out of nowhere. An epiphany. A sudden higher knowing. A sense that everything has a purpose. Your purpose, as a gift bestowed upon you. Cultivating conscious contact with a higher power. Coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. Sometimes you may find that something you'd been pondering or a dilemma you'd let go of revisits you without warning. It may hit you while you're thinking about nothing, or the trigger may be just the right words arising in a conversation, a book, or a blog. An epiphany strikes like a lightning bolt, waking you up to a truth that has previously eluded you. It's as if the whole world stops in that moment as you integrate the missing pieces of the puzzle you were meant to solve all along. A puzzle pieces are coming together, by the way. That's been a collective channeled message in several readings, and other readers have been picking up on this, so I think we're tapping into something here, everybody is. This is such a time for you now. Answers are coming directly from Source and being downloaded into you with such force of conviction that you cannot be the same again. Be grateful for this beautiful burst of magic. It is not an everyday gift. Inherent in this is the knowledge that your spirit is always listening to you. Spirit is your loving partner, reminding you that you are not alone. Even when it appears that you are trapped, you always have a key to unlock the solution if you cultivate the willingness to be open and to tune in with Source. The answers you seek come when you stop looking for them. Be mindful today. When information pops up out of the blue, pay attention. The action you need to take will become obvious as you integrate this magical wisdom. Regardless of the subject of your inquiry, you will be transformed. Only good will come of this. Sage, I think you came here with a question, and I think the answer themselves are going to come to you. Hopefully some message found you here. I'm going to leave your message here. I hope there was one. Take care, and thank you.